all the way down from Nashville. That's crazy. 3 a.m. leave. What are we doing? Tell me about your hustle, your inspiration for music, doing something like this. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing me here.
Yeah.
That was so much fun. I would never thought about going to Alabama
Yeah.
on a random Saturday.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
But I think my hustle for the music is like just doing research off what other people, like other great, amazing musicians have done. And it's just like grind all the time.
Yeah.
Even when you're doing like boring things, think about your craft.
Yeah.
Manifest your craft. And then like do it. And any opportunity matters. And like
Even Gulf Coast music.
Golf course. This matters, dude. This is like the most mattering thing of December.
So she's just tricked her mind to like focus on the boring stuff. So I appreciate, your ability to cope with this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is the best way to cope, I guess.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, the grind is how you get things done, and I'm
Yeah.
a hard worker, and I hate just being bored.
Let's go.
So
Let's go.
yeah, life is supposed to be lived, dude. So
Let's go.
let's be here.
Welcome to the Gulf Coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast.
Welcome, guys, to the Gulf Coast Music Podcast. Today's new wave, Edelawit.
Hey y'all, it's Edelawit, but
Thank you very much. For that. Thank you. And just a reminder to kind of enunciate into the mic because these are
Okay.
really sensitive.
yeah.
Very cool accent, very cool pronunciation. Ethiopia.
Ethiopia, yes.
Can you tell me about your story?
Yeah, so basically, I was adopted from Ethiopia when I was 3.5.
Wow.
And brought to Maine.
Yeah.
And I grew up in Maine and like had a side quest to Colorado for a second. I don't know. My mom was like, "Let's go," and so we did. But
How long did that last?
Literally a year, maybe a little less than a
It
year.
was just like, we're just going to live in Colorado.
Yeah, she got this job.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and then we were like, we miss the ocean, and then so we went back to
Yeah.
Maine. Maine is home for me,
Yeah.
and because I just love the ocean.
Yeah.
It's everything to me. But yeah, so born in Ethiopia, raised in Maine, lived in Maine, and got really attached to music. And then I was like, it's always been a plan to go to Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know how I was going to do it, if it was with school or just for fun.
Right.
But
School
I
field
made
trip
it.
would have gone crazy.
yeah, wouldn't it be? But like, I came down a couple times to visit like an ex-boyfriend, and then I was like, yeah, I need to be here.
Mm.
Like,
Were you like looking into universities in Nashville?
yeah, I was looking at Fisk University,
Gotcha.
and then that didn't work out, so I went to Dark Horse Institute instead. It was like literally the week of me moving. Fisk didn't work out, and then I had this interview, and they were like, yes, we'll accept you
Wow.
at Dark Horse, and I was like, okay,
And is Dark
Yeah.
Horse is a strict music?
yes.
Okay, gotcha.
It's audio engineering, music, business, and songwriting.
Yeah,
And
that's cool.
yeah,
The Nashville hustle of it all.
yes.
I mean, I've never been to Nashville. I've had people on the podcast that have done what you're up to right now in Nashville, and when it comes to deciding that music is your fate and going for that hustle, Nashville, is the make or break.
It is.
What's your experience been like in Nashville?
Honestly, I've been there for about 3 months, 3.5 months, and I love it. Like,
Yeah.
the people there want you to succeed, and it's not like if you succeed, they're like over there, like praying for your downfall. They're like supporting you too.
Right.
And I've made a lot of friends in the industry that I know of, I guess, and like they are always just collaborating with each other, and music is like the way you live, the way you breathe, the way you eat.
It seems like such a different society.
It's completely different. It's like I just feel so at home there because nobody has ever talked about music with me the way that these people talk about music.
It's like that's the only language there. Like people only
Yes.
sing to each other.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
People are just like skipping down the street like this.
Just basically. Like the songwriters, that people are that's beautiful. That was beautiful.
Like, do they really just sing to each other walking up and down the street?
I mean, like,
I'll have a
Deeper.
like it when you're being a waitress. Like I'll
Yeah.
have a taco.
yes, I'll have a taco.
Yeah.
I, no, it's just like it is a different language,
Yeah.
and it's very much they are singing to each other,
Mhm.
without actually singing to each other.
Wow. Right. No, it's yeah. Again, I've never been, but just from what I've heard, it's like this different society where
Yeah.
there's just restaurants and music. People are only
Restaurants.
there to pursue music, and they have to eat as a side hustle.
Basically.
All right, as a form of life. But yeah. What's in Maine? You were at the Monaco Studios,
Yes.
and it's solar powered.
It's solar powered.
What's up with that? How they do that?
So basically, Sam Monaco bought this like farm style place in
Right.
Maine, and it already had been a studio before, which ironically was owned by somebody who I had once taken classes with.
Mm.
Like he was also a producer at a different studio. So I traveled from that studio to Monaco Studios, and Sam is super energy focused, mind, body, soul. Music is for the community. He owns a nonprofit called Equal Measure Arts, and
Mm.
he just put solar panels in there. He was just like, I want this to be solar powered for the community studio,
Right.
affordable, and I was like, that is
Yeah.
everything.
He's the East Coast Rick Rubin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
That makes total sense to me.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, what's your like relationship with him of like creating music? It seems like he's been a good guide for you.
Yes, Sam. Honestly, brought me a lot of confidence because I had done a lot of like audio engineering and music
Mm.
for a second, and he was like, "I'll pay you to do it," and I was like, "Oh, okay, like I can get paid for this."
So you're engineering other people's music?
Yeah,
Wow, that's cool.
and it was like I was like living this little dream of mine
Yeah.
in my little hometown, and I was like, "This is so cute."
How'd you learn how to do the engineering?
So, through school.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Through school. So not
Okay, gotcha.
like high school, there was this program called Paths,
Mm.
and I went in the music program, and
Right.
then that's how I figured out how like all this music worked.
Right.
And then I was like, I actually don't want to do high school anymore, and so I kind of just like scooted my way through that
Yeah.
and spent most of my time trying to find like the music industry in Maine,
Right.
which is super small. Everybody knows each other.
Mhm.
It's wonderful.
Mhm.
So I just did that, and then one thing led to another thing, led to another thing, and then I was
Was Nashville kind of bombarding with how like big of a music community it is compared to Maine for
Yeah.
you? Was it tough to get used to that?
no,
No.
it was not tough.
Yeah.
It was just like it was amazing to wrap my mind around because it was everything that I wanted it to be
Yeah.
in terms of like music and stuff, and I just like found my people.
Yeah.
And so I was like, if I can find it in Maine, I can do it anywhere.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Do you think your ability to engage with risk, like a lot of like I think myself, I've grown up in Louisiana, and I've kind of always known kind of this path through Louisiana and just kind of stayed local. I might be a little adverse to risk, but you being born in Ethiopia and then going to Maine, taking a journey to Colorado for a year, and now you're going to Nashville, and then like just coming down here on a split second day like this. Do you think that these course of events throughout your life kind of make you more accepting to risk?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so because I can't really try to micromanage my life.
Yeah.
I kind of just like roll with the flow and trust the process. Like keep the vision, trust the process.
Yeah.
And if that means going out of my way, then like it's gonna be an adventure. It's not out of my way. You know what I mean? It's all a part of the journey.
Dude, that's a quote, man. It's an adventure because it's not out of my, or it's not out of my way because it's an adventure. Like
Yes.
that is the way.
Like I feel like my music career is like it's not just sitting down making the music. It's like every single day, every single person that I meet contributes to it somehow.
You're thinking about it the right way. Yeah.
Like it's my life. It's not
Yeah.
just a part of it.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Music feeds the soul, but food feeds the future. Right here on the Gulf Coast, thousands of families don't know where their next meal is coming from. Feeding the Gulf Coast is changing that tune one meal at a time. Imagine this. For every $1, you can provide up to 5 meals. That's like turning a quiet solo into a full-blown jam session of hope for someone in need. Let's turn the volume up on kindness and down on hunger. Visit feedingthegulfcoast.org to donate today, because together we can make sure no one goes hungry on or off the stage. Feeding the Gulf Coast, because every community deserves an encore. Whoa, 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 don't let the dogs out. The City of Mobile Animal Shelter has many loving pets ready for a nice home. Whether you're looking for a dog like Snoop or a cat like Doja, the City of Mobile Animal Shelter is where you can find your next friendly companion. They're located at 855 Owen Street, and you can stop by anytime between 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We all need a little bow wow in our lives. Call 251-208-2800 because the City of Mobile Animal Shelter has you covered. That's 251-208-2800. Roof! Are you ever, how do you battle against any feeling of discouragement that maybe music is a tough field to, like, make a living out of?
Honestly, low-key fake it till you make it, but also doing a lot of, like, if I tell myself, like, yes, I practice, yes, I invest in myself by getting people to teach me, if I do the work, then the idea of failing is not really there for me.
Yeah.
Because I have the passion and I have the drive, and I don't really see another universe that this is.
I love that.
There's, there is no other option. And if I go back a couple steps, then I just have to keep going.
Yeah.
Like everything is gonna work out in the end.
So how long have you been at Nashville?
Since August.
Since August.
Yeah, and
That's really, really cool. Really cool. I'm really glad to be talking to somebody who's just started in their journey. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited. Like, I get to start. People are like, I want it right now. It's like, no, I don't want it right now. I don't want to, like, I honestly like being kind of small and kind of just doing my own thing at the moment because, like,
That'll take you far.
yeah, it's because I don't want to be, like, this big symbol, kind of. It's not for the fame. It's just because I get to learn so much about myself through music and so much about other people and the way that life is through music. I think it helps me. Like live. Like, I don't know how I would communicate with other people if it wasn't through, like, thinking about it through music.
Explain.
Okay. Maybe this is this like deep, bro.
That's the point.
Like, if I didn't have music, I think I would look at life very analytically. And I wouldn't find the magic in life, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just knowing myself. But then there's, like, music, and it's making me feel things that I don't know how to say. And then I have my words, but then if I put it to a song, if I play on guitar, or if I talk it to another person who speaks, like, the same music language as me, it brings everything that I feel to life. And that's how I can talk to people.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, the long-standing I guess, principle behind people who make music is like you're trying to express things through your music that you couldn't tell somebody in person.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of the point of making the music.
At Roosters, we are committed to using quality, locally sourced ingredients as often as possible. That's why we partnered with Bayou Core Farms to take their heirloom corn, locally grown in Bon Secours, and use it to create the corn flour for our new always fresh corn tortillas. Our other partner, Tortilleria E&H in Daphne, receives the Bayou Core corn flour and uses it to make the tortillas. The heirloom corn tortillas then get delivered to Roosters, where they are used to make our signature tacos. The end result is freshness and flavor you can't get anywhere else. Roosters, for the love of food.
Since August, has your life then been waitress and music pursuits, and how have you kind of integrated into Nashville off of that?
Crazy. Wow. Interesting. I got to Nashville and literally everything was new. My roommates were new. This place was new. I did not really know anybody. And I just went to all of the writers' rounds. I had like a month.
Did the writers' rounds?
I didn't do them. I watched them.
Wow, gotcha.
Because I just wanted to know what the vibe was.
Man, I really respect your patience through it. Like you said, like not committing immediately, you know.
Yeah, it's like I need to understand how it works before I just like decide that I'm going to be there. You know, like I need to figure out the culture that I want to be a part of.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, I just went to a lot of live events and drove and got lost
Nice.
and walked around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toyota.
Toyota. In my Toyota.
So yeah. What's kind of been the progression then from the writers' rounds to maybe getting some shows nearby, or even if you don't have any shows, like making the right connections to eventually get shows?
Like how's that going to happen?
Right.
Basically, my plan is to really think about 2026 and what I want it to represent and how I want it to go down, or how I have an idea of it going down. And you can just like DM people, and they'll be like, hey, we have openings for writers' rounds, so I need to play at least one show a month. At least one show. Even if it's like the smallest show, just to keep practicing playing live, because I need a lot of help playing live. So if I can practice that every single day, then I'm golden. So just talking, going out, being a friendly person, asking questions, just getting in the rooms.
For sure.
Yeah.
Getting used to playing live. I mean, you did a great job in the live mic here, but doing it in front of people like that in Nashville, I'm sure, is a bit different. But the one song a month is a great goal to have.
Thank you, because it's like, it's Nashville.
Yeah.
Like, everybody there is great.
Yeah. High
Everybody's there
standards.
great. And I'm like, I want to be that great.
Yeah.
So if I can surround myself with people who are way greater than I am, let's do it.
Do you make good connections off of being a waitress?
Yes.
What's the general populace like in the restaurant?
They're like, I met this one guy. He was like, why are you here? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And I was like, music. And he was like, cool. And then he followed me on Instagram. And now he's like, sent me, I didn't look at it yet, but he sent me some profile picture of someone who does music in town.
Yeah.
And I might DM her.
Yeah. Okay.
Why not?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that, and they are very supportive too. And I'm like, I'm trying to do country music, and they're like, oh my gosh, like, good luck, like, you got this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think? I mean, objectively, do you think like your diversity into the country music scene? How do you think that maybe plays a role?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's honestly like a big question mark, because.
You might be the first Ethiopian country artist.
Right? And then sometimes I forget that, because I'm like, I'm just like, here, I just love country music.
Right.
But like, I love that that's a thing.
Right.
that I could be.
Yeah. It is a bit silly though. Like as you kind of said, you're just a country artist.
Right.
Yeah.
But I do like the fact that there's this movement in country music, adding more diversity to it, because it literally came from Black people.
Mm.
So like we should bring that back. Like hello, and
No, yeah, I appreciate you for saying that.
thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think
Enlighten, please.
okay, I think that ever since I was a kid and I realized that all of my favorite artists on the radio did not look like me. I was like, well, I can change that. And I think that it can, but I think that it could be very hard.
Sure.
But it's also 2026, so like
yeah,
maybe people's minds are going to be open.
progressive, yeah. And there's a lot of like cross genre going on.
Exactly.
I don't even know where music's at nowadays. Like it's kind of up for the taking.
It's just like create it and put it out there.
So much is going on. Yeah, it seems like genres are shifting like every day. Different faces, and yeah, I definitely think that. Eventually it'll be what was once like, a white dominated genre of country music will be just mixed how any genre is.
Yes, that's the thing that's like very interesting to me. I'm like, there's a bunch of people in pop and R&B and rap. Nobody really cares that much. And then there's country music, and I'm like, why hasn't there been like Black women, Black men at the CMAs, performing at the CMAs, winning awards on the radio?
I think it's definitely angling towards a shift. Beyonce had that album.
She did have that album.
She had that album.
She had that album.
So it's gonna shift. Yeah.
Yes.
It'll be music instead of stigma.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the whole like country radio thing that I'm gonna have to really laser in on.
Yeah. And Beyonce we trust.
Yes, it's Beyonce we trust.
Well, cool. Where do you see yourself the next 5 years in Nashville?
Literally just recording in studios, writing with people,
Yeah.
producing people's tracks. Hopefully not in the restaurant industry, though I do want to have my bar like later on in my life.
Later, yeah.
So I'll have to think about that one.
Yeah.
But right now, strictly just music.
How would you set up your bar? Would it be like tailored to music?
It would be tailored to songwriters and
Interesting.
like music appreciators, like people who really
Yeah.
are there for the music.
So yeah. No, that's what I've tried to get with Gulf Coast music is like a listening room going on. I just love a listening room.
Yes.
When people are like concentrated on the song, you play it, and then you talk about it. You play it, you talk about it.
Yes.
Speaking of
Nashville.
Nashville, yeah.
We need to go to Nashville.
It's too saturated for like a new bar. I think
Yes. It does not need a new bar.
It doesn't either. Like there's too many, But no, it's very cool that you're in this position with it. And yeah, speaking of playing a song and talking about it, would you like to?
I would love to. Okay. This song I'm about to play is called it's called If I Could I Would. And basically I wrote it about, so I went through a breakup before I was supposed to move to Nashville. So it was like a very weird time. And over Thanksgiving, I wrote this song about if I could let this person go, I would. And how it's just realizing that, like, y'all are not together anymore. It's very, like, I'm still very much processing it. But, like, I have definitely let this person go. But, like, that artist in me still wants to be, like, sad and depressed so I can write about it. So that's what the song is about.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Okay. I thought we could be the greatest moment going down in history. But I'm here is now. I should find something new to talk about. Running this time won't get me far. I should just stop and let it all sink in. Red wine on a rich carpet, and I watch it grow a stain that I can't remove. I can't let go of you. It's against my religion. If I could, 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 I would. If I could, I would. If I could, I would. I would. Time flies by, and so do I. Burning rubber till I see no traffic lights. It's a choice I'll pick twice to remember when you left, taking up all my time. But that was then, this is now, and I should find something new to talk about. Running this time, it won't get me far. I should just stop and let it all sink in. Red wine on a rich carpet, and I watch it grow a stain that I can't remove. I can't let go of you. It's against my religion. If I could, 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 I would. If I could, I would. If I could, I would. I would. If I could, I would. If I could, I would. That's it.
It's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
For sure. Yeah. I think that's all I've got. Is there anything else that you'd like to bring to the table?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
This is the coolest thing in the world.
Likewise.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode on the Gulf Coast Music Podcast. We'll see you guys in the next wave, and go catch Edelawit.
It's Edelawit.
Edelawit
Edelawit. Edelawit.
in Nashville. Yeah.
Yes.
Go,
Nashville, Tennessee, baby.
next time you see her, she'll be doing the songwriter rounds. So
Happy.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the goal. 2026. Here we come.
let's go.
Welcome to the Gulf Coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast. Welcome to the Gulf Coast.
All right, we're getting singing lessons, and why?
We're getting singing lessons because I can sing, but there's a way to sing, and I need to learn it because when I'm singing live, I'm not there in the moment. I'm thinking about what other people are thinking about me, their thoughts, or they're critiquing me. But I need to be in the moment, but it's hard to be in the moment because I don't like to let other people know that I'm in the moment
Yeah.
because that's vulnerability. And the whole reason why people go see live music is to feel that vulnerability from that artist. And I know that I'm not giving it to them, and I need to know and I need to learn how to do that. So,
Well,
singing
you were really-
lessons, here we come.
You were really vulnerable just now. That was a great performance that you just did.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
My heart was racing.
Yeah.
And I wasn't speaking from my diaphragm. But, yeah.
No, but I think that was a great realization that like the whole reason that people go to see a performance live is to see somebody vulnerable. You know,
Yeah.
it's like you put a hidden camera in somebody's house and see somebody, and like, you know,
It's everything.
the more vulnerable you are, the better performer
Yes.
you show that passion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got to put every single piece of your being into it.
Yeah,
And for some reason, that's really hard sometimes.
it is very tough. I mean, it makes sense. Performing in front of people that are kind of like, and then you
Right?
got to like,
Period.
yeah.
That's my life.
Yeah, that's just casually what I do to make a living. Yeah,
Just play the guitar.
yeah.